Welcome back. My name is Nujumkey. This is Astral Communion Druid Part 2. My phone just went off. So, for people who don't know what Astral Communion is, it's this card. Gain 10 mana, discard your hand. Gain 10 mana, discard your hand. This is a pretty crazy card. And because of it, I made a deck around trying to get to that much mana. It's pretty straightforward. We have Innervate, Wild Growth, Astral Communion. We don't have Wrath in here, which I'm kind of nervous about. Instead, we have one Sunfury Protector, 2 Swipes because they're just too darn good, 2 Keeper to Groves because Silence is really good, Nourish and Azure Drake for card draw because we're not going to have a hand, we're going to one card draw, and then just a lot of really big cards, as in like 13 cards of our deck are over 7 mana. So this deck is highly reliant upon reaching the late game to a scary amount. We also have Discard True Heart, just because we're going to be hero powering a lot, because a lot of our stuff's 8 mana. Sylvanas is very good defensively, I think. We also have some taunts. We have, obviously, Iron Bark. Oh, is that our only taunt? Did I take out the Volcanic Lumberers? I had Volcanic Lumberers in here, but it makes sense that I would take them out because they're not really doing much for us. I might even, looking at this, it would suck to Astral Communion and then draw Keeper of the Grove and swipe. I think I mentioned this in my previous video, but I think it might be better for me to just, where is it? Drop the swipes and put in Wrath for card draw. And maybe I want a second Sunfury. I guess I'll take out one of these guys. Sunfury can be really powerful. And yeah, hopefully we don't go up versus Fast Sex because, well, we lose. But if not, maybe we can Innervate Nourish. And then get some big dudes out. I don't know, we'll see. I'll show you in the game. Because this deck's hilarious. By the way, if you're wondering, yes, I am running 2 North Sea Krakens. In all honesty, these guys are better than Alexstrasza. Like, uncomparably way better than Alexstrasza. It's scary.
I must protect the wild.
Oh man, we got the Zombie Chow start. Although I kind of want to throw back Zombie Chow now because I would rather try and get some Astral Communion action, especially with the coin. Oh my god. Do we dare coin Wild Growth? No, we don't, because we don't have a turn 3 play. Man, I want a turn 3 Wild Growth. Or, I want a turn 1 Wild Growth. But it's not in the cards for us today. I don't think we even have any 3 drops. We don't have a lot of drops in this deck. This deck's a little bit silly. Luckily, it's still kind of the start of the season. I think this will go up at like the 12th of February. I could be wrong about that. So if it's not the 12th, sorry. I do try to record these in bulk. Let's see here. Zombie Hold on. How's this gonna work? I think we Zombie Chow. Next turn we Wild Growth. After that we just... I think this is just a better use of our coin, because next turn we can hero power instead of wasting a mana, right? That was a weird equation. Basically, I could Zombie Chow and then Wild Growth, and then on turn 4 I could Astral Communion, or I can Wild Growth first, the next turn I Zombie Chow and use my hero power, and I get an extra mana because of the Wild Growth mana crystal. Which in this case didn't turn out to matter much. Ooh, Sunfury. That is much better, actually, than hero power. We got it! I swear, this is so good! Every time I make a video on... Oh, boy. Oh my god. It's Mill! Fuck! I have the slowest deck in the world! Fuck. And I lost out both my taunts, and Sylvanas, and Nefarian. That's all my value, man.
I got this.
Okay, well, hopefully we draw a North Sea Kraken that he can't deal with. He doesn't want to give us cards now, is the thing, right? Now if he gives us cards, he's in trouble because We want cards. Our entire deck is nothing but gigantic cards. This is gonna be a weird one. Yes! Force Tank Max! Alright, don't have the one removal card that's really good. Mulch? No. The other one. The 1 mana one. I like Druid a lot. Why do I not know this card? I like Druid just because it's always got that comeback potential with combo, and because it's always like, it's got some of the biggest minions. Hey, Abomination. It's good to see you being useless.
I got this.
Oh, this is so good. Oh, come on. Second Azure Drake. Ragnaros, I'll take it. Azure Drake, Ragnaros, same thing. Oh my god. This is a dream. I swear we had the dream go off in our last video. Maybe Astral Communion's a lot more consistent than I thought. I'm just a really good Druid player, what can I say? So I was going to talk a lot about the balance of high-end cards versus low-end cards. I'm starting to think he might have given up a little bit. Like, you don't play an Astral Drake unless he's trying to look for his removal. Oh, that's a good one to have. Did we just all face? Yeah, that's game. Possibly. It's 50-50 at the game. I think we might have to wait for next video. Not next. There will be another game. I'm sorry. I can't even be feels bad, man. First game, man. Oh, and I got the rank 19 chest because I've not been playing much this season. I've been playing a lot less Hearthstone. Anyways, we might actually talk about this deck in the next game.
Victory or death! I must protect the wild.
Alright. What? I kind of like this hand. Do I keep it? I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of awkward because I could innervate Wild Growth, but it doesn't do anything. So I think I'll have to just Wild Growth normally on 2, and then turn 3 I'll innervate the Nourish for mana crystals, and maybe I can do something with that. I don't know. That would give me 3 mana, and as I've already established, I don't really have 3 mana cards in my deck. Let's see what he's got here. Ooh, Taunt. Taunt Warrior, huh? Do I dare use my 4-2 because he's probably... If he doesn't have Bolster, he'll have a weapon. King's Defender on turn 3 would be kind of rude, but also I don't want to fall too behind on board versus a deck that's very minion heavy. So I think this is the play. Next turn I can Nourish, gain the 2 mana. I can innervate something 4 mana. Yeah, that's exactly what I was... Is he going face? He just went face! Okay. Is this an aggressive Taunt Druid? Oh my god. Hold on. How much mana is this next turn? Gain 2 mana crystals, I'll have 7, 8... That's a lot of mana. That's 9 mana! That's 9 mana! Innervate's fucking useless. Okay. I don't know why he didn't... Maybe he has 1 damage. Maybe he has a Cruel Taskmaster that he just really wanted to push the face damage in. Oh, we should do greetings.
My greetings.
Just to make sure we're all on the same page. Anyways, so the thing about low-cost cards is that they tend to have a good impact. That is a great card to play right into my North Sea Kraken friend. They can't even really be serious about this deck, man. I need a more serious deck. I need to play like Ramp Druid to talk about stuff. So the thing is that generally low-cost cards honestly get a lot more value per mana than high-cost cards, right? Like, you can look at Dr. Boone, you can be like, oh, that's insane value, but relative to the value of, say, Elven Archer, it's actually not that insane, right? This is gonna be really annoying, isn't it? Ooh, it's a good card. Gonna stop him from going face. We're also going to be hero powering a lot. Where's my just card, man? We got to 10 mana so quickly. He's still at 6 mana. That relative power level is really important in the strict sense of mid-range versus control decks, right? Not that this deck is like control. This deck is kind of what do you even call this deck? You would probably call this deck not mid-range. You'd probably call it like a combo deck, wouldn't you? Ooh, that's a good card. Are we gonna win again? That's a really boring way to win, man. Top deck Alex Strauss. I feel like I'm playing that Tavern Brawl again. From like, was it last week? The miniatures? Well played. We'll go another round, probably. Maybe? This game's too easy, man. It's just too easy. This is what wild mode's going to be all about, you know.
The light shall bring victory. I must protect the wild.
So the relative idea of mana cost comparative to the value of the card is that while lower card will generally have higher value per mana crystal, the higher cards will just do a lot more. For example, Azure Drake, 5 mana for 4 draws a card, comparative to Thalnos. Thalnos is comparatively a lot more value. I think I just take out the whole hand. I kind of wanted to keep Keeper because Valen's chosen. But Azure Drake compared to Blood Mage Thalnos, right? They both have spell damage, they both draw a card. The only damage is Thalnos is... What is this? What is this hand? Oh my god. Nurge is turning out to be like the best card in the game. What is this? I think everyone sees the play here, right? I don't know what I take this into, but I can laugh about it. I'm such a skilled druid player, if you guys couldn't tell. This is going off every game. I'm not cutting out games. This is great. Well, Thalnos basically has better value than Azure Drake, because for 2 mana, it does all of the important stuff Azure Drake does. That is a scary card. He's gonna inner fire it, watch. Azure Drake will just do more as a 5 mana body. Like, sure, you pay more mana for it,
How many
but
fingers do you see?
in the end, the fact that you're paying more mana isn't that important. What do I want here? Do I want to just drop Sylvanas? I kind of want to just drop Sylvanas, except that'll make this a 5/5. He'll trade his into mine, and I'll get the healing thing, and I'm not going to use the healing thing. He's going to use the healing thing. But I don't want to use Keeper, is the thing, so fuck it.
I have no time.
You know? It's not damage the minion, because we'll probably end up taking that minion. We probably shouldn't have hit. Oh, I'm an idiot. Should have just passed the turn, because then that would be a 3/5. Now we can deal with the Sylvanas, and give me a relatively useless minion. This game's hard, man. This game's too hard. Obviously, I don't want to use the Keeper to just silence. I want to use the Keeper to silence like one of his super OP spell effects, because it's Priest. They probably have a few of those. Is he gonna heal? If he just heals, then I think that's good for me. Unless he like also develops like a 3/4. Game's hard. Game is too hard. Too much skill. Too many options, man. Look at all my options. I can Wrath or I can Keeper of the Grove. I wonder if I can logically. Holy shit, man. Wait. I was gonna say this is a really annoying and hard decision, but it's not really, is it? What are my options here? I can hero power Wrath, or kill this, Wrath my own Sylvanas, which I'm not going to do. Yeah, I think we just take this route, because he's probably going to have like Inner Fire or something. Like what he's planning to do, right? And this is just priest decks at my rank, right? This is how all priest decks work. Because priest is a super boring class to play, everyone just runs Inner Fire. You have to understand that. So you don't really want to leave high health minions on the board. Let's see. 20 damage to face. Let's go. I can take it, probably. Maybe not. Maybe I'll cry a little bit, but you know, it's the thought that counts. And also I can silence it.
The scourge will consume you.
Quickly.
That was not the card I was expecting. Did he play that just because I can't remove it? Oh no, it's also super high health, isn't it? Okay. I think it just Alex draws a face, huh? Wait.
What to do?
That's 14, that's 28 damage. If he... Yeah, I see what you're doing there, friend. Sorry. Maybe I should just North Sea Kraken instead.
Let none survive.
Now I really can't play Keeper of the Grove until he uses his combo on something suboptimal. I really would like to remove his board. And I have ways to remove his board, but I'm only playing one minion a turn. Granted, that minion is very big and very hard to deal with, but it's still like one minion on the board. He needs Shadow Word Death here. That is not Shadow Word Death. Oh, he's looking to draw. Fair enough. Do I steal his thing here? I don't really want to steal his thing, do I? Oh man, the desperation. Thank you. Ah, well, I wasn't really saying much anyways. Sorry I got so quiet there. I'm like, it's 11:30 in the morning, which doesn't sound early, but in my brain, I'm like, why am I recording? Why am I on my computer? Why am I not studying calculus? You know? Is 3 games enough? Those were all really fast games. This deck crushes. What the heck? Let's go see the deck in action. I don't know why I said in action, by the way. I realized after I said it, but you know, keep it short, keep it snappy. I like how this whole thing fits in one little slot. That was Astral Communion Part 2. It destroyed everyone, whether or not you drew Astral. It seems like if you draw Astral Communion or you draw Nourish and your opponent is a kind of slow deck like Priest or Warrior, you like auto win. Like overwhelmingly crushing people just because you get your big minions first. And frankly, you have so many big minions, you're going to get way more value than your opponent anyways. Were there any cards I didn't include Volcanic Lumber, right? Oh, I didn't include Mech Bearcat. Oh, I love this card. This card's so good. I should have included Mech Bearcat. Oh, I'm so sad now. Lumber would be good if I had more removal, but I don't. Molten Giant wouldn't have been bad, actually. No, it's like, my thinking is like, imagine you're versus an aggro deck. You would want you to hold Molten Giants, right? But then it's like you would also really want to hold Sun Fury, and versus an aggro deck, I think you want to play Sun Fury. I don't know. Let's just leave it as play versus control and you auto win. Because you play versus an aggro deck and you kind of auto lose, don't you? Yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say for that deck. I wouldn't change anything. That was fun. I want to do it some more. Don't mind me clearing out some stuff. I should play Priest with that Inner Fire nonsense. thank you all for watching. My name is nujumkey. I'll see you guys in my next video. Sorry this one was kind of short. Generally I try to not play too many games in one video, purely because I think it's uninteresting to have like a really long video appear on your channel. Like, if people see like an hour-long video, they don't want to watch it. You know, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch an hour-long video. So I try to keep these kind of short, but this one's unfortunately much shorter than the average, I think. We'll see after I'm done editing. Thank you all for watching. My name is nujumkey. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.